Snake. Alright, here's the deck list. Let's jump into the fight. Let's actually take a look at the name really quickly. Phantasmic Stealth Fiend Megalonozuchi. There we go. And for some reason, I think in Japanese, I think it's just called Genma. I don't know why we got the much larger name, but yeah. So this is a Dragon Empire deck that's actually a promo that was released in the Bushiroad magazine, monthly, weekly. I think it's monthly Bushiroad magazine that you know, has become notorious for having several different really good promos in them. And one of them, of course, is, you know, the Snake here, which you can actually use as a grade 3 Vanguard. It doesn't have a ride line to come along with it, but you can actually use the Shoujo Doji ride line, which was released in Set 8. And in Deer Days, they bundled them together, which makes a lot of sense. Don't know why we didn't do that in English, but hey, whatever. So I think I will just reveal the one card here, put that one into Soul, and I gotta wait for my opponent to read it. Then they shuffle. We're gonna go ahead and play Forktail here. Let's put it over here. Looks like we're... this could be literally anything, to be honest. Yeah, let's go ahead and put that into Soul there. And let's go ahead and swing in here. Try and see if we can get a little bit of rush. We are eventually getting this in English for set 11 as a box topper, so it's a lot easier to get than what it, you know, it was released as in Japanese. That definitely tells me it's at least PBO, because, you know, none of the other Keter decks can really play that. And, you know, as a box topper, it's a lot easier to get it. I'm really excited for that, especially because it's getting released in set 11, where Shoujo Doji actually gets support. And Shoujo Doji, support for Shoujo Doji is actually also support for Snake, because they're both stealth units. So, pretty hyped for that. And in general, I've been pretty hyped to play this deck. When the DLC was announced, it was one of the decks that I was pretty interested to check out once I saw that it was available. And, you know, I've typically have this history of not looking into decks early on before they're released. Lately, I've not been doing that because I've been streaming it a lot. You know, as soon as a card is released, we'll jump on to CFA, take a look at it, try and build a deck, so on and so forth. But the decks that I don't do that with, and once I actually try to build them, once they're actually out, you know, and I can actually play against people, it's a lot more fun that way. So, you know, being able to build this was such a, like, exhilarating experience just to see this thing that I knew existed, but I just didn't really bother because, you know, I never thought we were going to get it in English. But as you can see here, we're definitely playing against PBO. We've lost our Forktail here. Snake is a deck that focuses on stealth-named units. It's very similar to Murakumo in Premium and probably V-Premium. But basically what you do is you have two skills for the Snake here. First, in main phase, you bind one or as many cards from your soul as you want and put them into your bind zone. And then for the rest of the turn, this Snake gets the names, the card names of everything that's in your bind zone. So even if you only bind one card, but you have, you know, 17 cards in your bind zone, you will get all of those names. I think we can... it's a bit tricky. It's a bit tricky. Let's go ahead and throw this out. And then we'll just take the Vanguard because they have the Twin Drive. Then it has another skill that says you counterblast one, choose 2 units that are on board, put them into Soul. Then from your deck, you can actually call out any 2 cards with the same card name as your Vanguard. Let me just make sure if it's actually Vanguard or if it's on board. Yeah, same name as your Vanguard. So, of course, first you gather up a bunch of units, and you get their same name from bind zone, and then you can call out those units from your deck, which is really cool because you can actually call stuff out from the deck, which is really powerful. Everything you call out gets 5k to the end of the turn, which is really dope. And then finally, yeah, I guess we'll discard this. You can actually have those units attack from the back row of your opponent's on grade 3. So it's a very cool and versatile deck. I don't think we want to reveal anything because I don't want to lose a Persona Ride. I wish they had a thing where, like, if you did that, you got to, like, you know, draw if you don't use the effect or something like that, but whatever. So we're gonna go and use the stealth dude here to put into our soul. We're gonna put one in the bottom of the deck. We have one already in soul. I would rather put them both in the bottom, so let's put this in for now. Yeah, I think we'll just swing in here. We just have the early stages here, just trying to set up. You know, gotta get our soul ready so that we can put as many cards from our soul into bind zone, so that we can then copy those names, use them later on. Your main targets are there's not too many targets right now, but your main targets to call from your soul are, for example, the Unprecedented, which is, you know, Shoujo Doji support, who says if he's placed by a card ability, if your Vanguard is Shoujo Doji, or Shoujo Doji in the name, you can, or Tamayura actually, but if you have Shoujo Doji in the name, for the sakes of this deck, you can actually Soul Blast one and draw one. We play the Shoujo Doji Ride line, so we bind the grade 2, which then gives us the Shoujo Doji name, so we can actually call this out, and it'll actually get us some card draw, which is really nice, even though we're not actually playing Shoujo Doji. Plus, if you put 2 or more cards into your soul, 2 rear guards into your soul this turn, he gets 10k, so he's actually a really good beater, so he's perfect in this deck. Our other beater here is the Shakugan here, Stealth Dragon, which just gets 5k if you attack into a grade 3 or greater Vanguard, or actually just unit. So he's just a decent attacker here. When you call him out, he gets a plus 5k from Snake, and if you attack with, you know, a unit that's grade 3 or greater, he becomes full 20k, which is decent, which just lets you have nice little attacks from the back row. So I think what we're gonna do here is we're gonna drop this. I guess we could have 2 to pass this, but we can, maybe that would have been better. Yeah, it probably would have been better to 2 to pass this, even though they could have broken through it, because you're not going to get the 10k. I thought they were going to get the 10k, but I think that's only when I'm on grade 3, so that's a bit of a misplay there. But those are your main targets from calling out the soul. You know, this for the draw and the power, and this also from the draw and the power, and you just want to fill up your board with things that can attack your opponent 6 times to try and win the game, right? You have some cool little tech options, or not tech options, but cool little mechanics that you can make use of, like the fact that this guy that we just used here, the Sugamuki, you can Soul Blast 1. We're just gonna have to take this. You can Soul Blast 1, and yeah, we're dead. That's what I got for well, we'll see. You can Soul Blast 1 card, put 1 card from your drop into Soul, so this lets you recycle some cards that you either discarded early on, like I did with the grade 3, or just reuse some cards. Yeah, we're dead. 4 damage, let's go. And unless I hit a defensive or 3, I can't guard this thing, so we're dead. Before I even get to show what the deck does. Let's go! Okay, so I know I said I was gonna do stuff in CFA, but I just need to finish this fight really quickly. I was just testing something, and I was also then testing something for Magnolia. Trying to eventually work out a build for grade 3 Magnolia to do a video on it. But let's just finish this because they're at 5, so kind of don't like this dude right now, so let's go ahead and throw out Alpin because he kind of annoys me with the fact that he never wants to get power. We're gonna lower the hell out of that. That up a little bit more. Try to get chat back. There we go. I don't have any foot fetish. I hate feet people. I cannot stand feet fetish stuff. Please do not associate me with that. See, Pantoken sounds about right. Yeah, I tried to do the Magnolia Ride line because I was trying to work something out, and then I checked Overtrigger on my first hit, and then I immediately changed my mind again. And then I threw in a bunch of ghost chases, so I was like, alright, fine. You're gonna fuck me up, I'm gonna use it to my advantage. And then I put Ghost Chase into my soul. after that, and I was like, alright, this is clearly not working out, right? With feet all over. It has feet one time. People have feet, alright? Leave me alone. As much as I wish people didn't have feet, there's nothing I can do about that. Oh, stop attacking, you stupid fuck. Whatever, we're dead. Here, you can have that. You stupid asshole. Always checking everything. With your crest and your horse shit. Of course. Yeah. Still gotta figure out what that symbol in the bottom right is, but... Oh, there we go. Okay, I was just trying to get the VP. I thought I could have won. Because they were at 5, but... Fuck me, I guess, right? So... Now that's done, I can close the game finally. So I don't know why they gave Inlet instead of Go, because Go is like $2 and Inlet is still 20. So it just proves that Bushiroad profits off. Why is that like that? Oh, because I'm going to the wrong scene. There we go. Okay, I was gonna say, what the fuck? I fixed this. Why is it like that? It's just proof that Bushiroad profits off the second-hand market somehow. So that's the only explanation I have for that. Why does everything look like this now? I fixed this. I fixed it. Alright, let's fix it again, I guess. Does it look different when I go in here? Alright. So why is everything all out of fucking whack? Alright. 1 second. This guy should be here. And this should be here. Why was it like bigger before? Did I just stretch it out? Maybe I stretched it out. That's not gonna look good. So we're gonna take this guy. We're gonna put him here. And is this cropped? Is that what it is? Maybe this is cropped. Maybe I cropped it, and that's why it's looking like that. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. Does the crop do anything? We'll just put that here, I guess. And then we'll take this guy and we'll pull them over here so things are flush like they're supposed to be ish. There we go. Okay. Put this back over here. Sorry, and then go back here. I have to switch. Go to the stream playlist and play, and then a completely different tab. Switch back to the other one. There we go. Okay. Sorry about all that. All the anime did was show why Inlet sucks. I don't know about that. It just showed why the anime sucked. But less I talk about that, the better, I guess. Now that, why is that like that? Why does shit just keep moving randomly? There we go. Okay. Sorry. Anyways, Inlet aside, how's everyone doing today? I'm gonna just take this off. Poof up my hair a little bit, so I just took a shower. I've updated the stream a smidge where now, you know, we're just looking at YouTube chat directly, so you guys see exactly what I see, so it's not as outdated as it was before, where it would like take forever to update. Right, we shouldn't have any more of those issues. So we should be able to see everything as soon as it goes up. We'll see. Except now I cannot hear anything because these headphones are stupid as hell. Happening at first place on Shadow's local after leaving on decided to get a sacrificially big brick on the final round the previous day. I actually played it a little bit in Deer Days and actually went decent. And it almost made me want to try out like the mass stuff, because that's the one mass deck I yet to try out. But no, you're just gonna knock connect. Alright, you pieces of crap. You can go back over there and I'll just sweat today, I guess. Because my wireless headphones don't want to work. So we're just gonna sweat. Which is fine. Totally fine. Sweating is cool. Everyone likes sweat. Go Burr click all day long. Third round 3 matches 1-1. She decides now she's full-time brick. This here. We do best of 3 since it's usually 3 rounds. My locals are usually like 5 rounds and we still do best of 3. That's because my locals are super sweaty. Like I will be in a couple of minutes, but let's make a new deck. Let's play Bastion and just move the fan. It actually hits me. Let's turn this on. Sorry that everything is so ad hoc and all over the place today. I swear I was prepared. Alright. I need to check the audio real quick. I don't even think it's here. I don't even think it's here. Oop. That's the wrong one. Okay, fine. We'll be right back. Hold on. Okay. Back. Got the right headphones. I just need to check, same as I did for Deer Days. So we got the right audio levels for Deer Days going further. And I also lowered the intro, because I know that was kind of loud before. But that should no longer be an issue. I don't know if anyone noticed that, but that should be a lot less loud. Let's take a look at this here. Whoops. Real quick. Probably there. Now. There. I probably have to lower it more because of the fact that this song is pretty low, right? Here's my mouse, there we go. Let's do like, yeah, that's probably good there. There. That way, if anything loud happens, should still be able to be okay, right? We don't have to adjust the volume 50 times, right? So, alright, now we can actually start to stream 7 hours later. Sorry about all of that. Sorry to anyone that watches these VODs. Sometimes I'm good. Alright. What? Anyways, let's go to not Dark States. That's a lot of grid 1s for Dark States, holy crap. Let's go to Keter, no. Yeah, Keter, but grid 0s is what we want, and we want it in this order. Got Kerm Stomp by Orphis Mask on CFA while testing build with the group. I'm good. That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad everyone's losing to Orphis Mask. I'm glad you're all getting beat up by it, because everyone wants to talk shit about it without even trying out the deck. So good. That makes me feel happy. So what do I want to do ride line wise? I want to build Bastion Accord, but I don't want to do yeah, that's fine. Let me see how loud that is. That one's a louder song. But I don't want to do a bunch of grade 3s. Because I'm pretty sure that's playable. So yes, that was a little loud. So we're going to put that down there. That made no difference. So let's do that one. Maybe a little bit less. There. That can't get any more than that, right? Yeah, that's decent. Cool. Okay. Anywho. So I'm thinking the Blaster Dark Ride line. There's also the Graham Grace one, but nah. So picture over for strategies, but now instead of ending the turn with 2 cards in hand, and now ends turn with 9 cards in hand. Perfect. So they fixed the deck. Use the Graham Grace Ride line, no calling triggers and no CB burning early game, and opening to damage denial. Yeah, that's the only downside to it. But at the same time, you don't need counterblasts, right? Because Bastion Accord is free. You only need the counterblast if you discard a Bastion, which I'm guessing you don't have to do every turn, right? Restanding is decent, so. Where's your $500 at? I don't know what you're talking about. Did you click the link? If you click the link, it automatically deposits it to your respective bank account. If you didn't get it, you might have to check with your bank, but if you follow the instructions, it'll be there, don't worry. But I don't like the Graham Grace Ride line much either, because it doesn't do much, right? All it does is you draw a discard and then Soul Blast Ride for free. You know, it's technically like a plus, but having the like retire early is pretty nice and whatnot. So according to early results, Bastion's the best deck coming out of set 12. That sounds like cap from what I saw from the early results. I guess if we talk about only the new decks, but the best deck coming out of set 12 is Gandiva because it got support. So I guess if you just mean strictly brand new, I guess it's probably the best. That saw the most results, but let's see here. Even then, I don't know. I feel like Bastion Accord is good, but it's just inflated kind of good just because Gandiva is so popular, and I feel like it's such a good counter to Gandiva. But I haven't played the deck, so I can't really say whether or not it's actually good, which is what we're trying to do here today. So I guess let's just do the Graham Grace Ride line for now and see how that goes. Let's see, it's the cool nun lady, right? We're going to throw in our Bastion Accord here, and we're going to throw in a few copies. Well, actually no, I was gonna throw in Bastion Prime, but if I'm playing non-grade 3 Bastion, then that doesn't make any sense. So I might end up building like grade 3 Bastion with Bastion Prime and Bastion Accord, because I like the idea of going to Bastion Prime. The deck is a little bit more like exciting now, but where even is the stupid bastard? Oh, duh, he's a grade 4. Yeah, because there's only if you check a grade 3 or greater. So odds of that happening aren't going to be high unless I actually play a bunch of grade 3s, right? Kami made my life sad, yeah. Makes all of our lives sad, don't worry. But before we do this, let's take a look at this is even viable. So, Bastion Accord, I mean, his name is treated as Bastion. All your grade 3 or greater. So that's why everyone's playing. I thought it was grade 3 or less. Never mind. That makes sense. Because then you lose the resist. I mean, you don't need to play as many grade 3s, But of course, it is easier to just have a bunch of grade 3s, I guess. But at the same time, they're not dying, right? Because they're protected unless you attack into them. You have this guy, right? No. It's this guy? No, it is this guy. Yeah. Because he gets 10k on both sides, right? So he's solid. I think we can do this. Let's do this. So I just want a strong. I just want grade 3s in the front. I don't have to play them in the back, bro. I just want them in the front, so they're protected. And then the owl is apparently good. That is the wrong owl. That's the owl. So in hand, on everywhere, I guess, except in deck. On rear circle, in hand, and trigger zone. During your turn, this becomes a grade 2, grade 3, grade +2, and I guess plus 2k. Okay, so if you check this, it becomes grade 3, which doesn't matter for the new Bastion, but you can push this up and attack for 15. So that's decent. If have dragon that improve your life significantly, good for you. When this is placed on, I remember that card like made 0 unbearable for a while, so I'm glad one of us got something positive out of that. If you have a Vanguard or Bastion in its card name, put a grade 3 or greater from your drop into Soul. Wow. So Soul gets Soul. Choose one of your Vanguards and it gets 5k until the end of the turn. And if you put a Bastion, you countercharge. I might have lied. We might have to play a bunch of grade 3s. Cause yeah, I thought this was like grade 2 or less, grade 3 or less. But the fact that it's grade 3 or greater means you can technically play it because you can still restand it. Yeah, I thought it was like this one. I thought they both were grade 3 or less. Which is funny because a lot of people were saying you can play Prime as a rear guard somehow and then get triple dive with it, but you can't because you can only restand grade 3 or less. Which means he can never restand, which means you can't give him this skill. Right, so. Sucks that it has to be from your hand specifically, too. And is it just anything with Bastion in the name? Okay. So I don't have to play grade 3s per se, because there are some cards that count as grade 3s, so I can try those. But whether or not there's an actual benefit to that is, you know, something else. This overtrigger is okay because everyone gets drive checks. I feel like if you're playing grade 3s, you want this, right? That sounds about right. I get to use this cute heal trigger, which is nice. I think I need soul. What's a critical trigger look like? I guess we can do the expensive light and dark dragon combo for our triggers here. Fronts wouldn't be half bad, but I don't know how this deck can draw outside of Alden. That or giving something drive checks, right? Then you get to draw. But at the cost of losing something, so let's just put stuff into soul.
This lets you just guard. This lets me have hand advantage early-ish. There is this girl. Where is she? Here. This lets me draw. So I can use this, but I have to call a grade 3 from my hand. Let me see what things have grade. I don't think their deck really draws besides Alden. Yeah, I don't think so either. To be honest, Alden and the Ride line, if you play the base one, I don't think there's anything that draws. Aside from like this also. I don't even know if they play this anymore, to be honest. But, because I feel like they just play like very front row, and if they play back row, they use like Dark Strain from what I've seen, but Hone? It's a dude? This is a dude? Oh, probably. I'm always misgendering these cards, so probably. It probably is. So I was trying to see what counts as a grade 3 in hand, so that I can use this with it. Because I have to choose a grade 3 specifically, right? So like this says, when you reveal grade 3s from your hand for the cost of an ability, this may be regarded as revealing grade 3. I don't think that counts, because I'm not revealing grade 3. I'm choosing one. So I know the owl counts as a grade 3, because it says in hand, it gets grade +2, right? Maybe if I didn't give up on building Bastion here. There's a dude. That in the Marin. Yeah, I thought Marin was not a dude for a long time. Turns out to be a dude. Very awkward when I would watch the early anime and be like, wow, that's a cute girl. It is not a cute girl. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that counts as a grade 3 in hand. Because I know there's some things that like get grade plus, but I thought they would have showed up here. Because there's a bunch of stuff, a bunch of random crap that they released on like set 4. But I just don't see it anywhere. So maybe grade is not the right word I should be looking. Because I know there's a grade 1 axe guy. This guy. So what is it I have to write? Grade. I put in grade. What the hell? Alright, so he gets grade, and I know there's a grade 2 that gets grade plus, but I guess it doesn't matter. Gonna run Cutie Angel? Yeah, I feel like you have to run Cutie Angel, right? I'm definitely not gonna run it in real life, because I only have a single playset, I think. I might have like 6 copies total. And they're like $20, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to run it IRL, but Bastion grade 1 and 2 supports that never play now. You have to look for them and someone buried in the bulk. I don't know if a lot of them are playable. I do remember the tech that you're talking about, Basil. It is the grade 1 that boosts Bastion. Not this one, even though I like this one a lot. This is actually kind of playable. If she was 8K, she'd be kind of playable. Because she's literally, you drive check it, bot deck a whole column. Or is it front row? Bot deck a whole row. Right? But it's the grade 1 if you boost, you counterblast, and then you restand a card or something like that. I just don't remember what set or the name. SocialMedia. Yes, from like set 8? Set 7. Yeah, that's what it was. Alright, in today's installment of Curly Eats on stream, we got ourselves homemade pizza that my fiance made. She made the dough, and she just made the pizza. Looks great. I wish I could show you guys, but you're not gonna be able to see it. But it looks like this. Well, it's very difficult to show stuff. I guess I can try the this one. You can kind of see it. Yeah, it looks like pizza. She don't put like butter or anything like that, and we don't have like a thing. Wow, this uses zero chat. That's kind of funny. But so that's why the bottom is like really white. But other than that, it's really good. She made the dough, no one else make bank. Yeah. Ironically, because she doesn't get paid more than me. Hey Chris Gain, how you doing, buddy? It is indeed very yummy. She did make the dough. So this says, at the end of the battle, this boosted Bastion. If you did not get a grade 3, retire this, send someone else. That's good. I'm glad to hear, man. Excited about the Rush Duel announcement for Duel Links. We'll think about this. I'll put it in the deck for now, but we'll think about it. Because the problem is I have to not check grade 3s, and I'm apparently going towards the grade 3 route, so I guess if you like check triggers, you go. It seems like win more is, I guess, what I'm trying to say. But I don't know. Because at the end of the battle, if it was at the end of the check, that would be really cool. But I don't know. Yeah, what did I say? Is that not what I said? Yeah, Rush. Or maybe because I put it in my mouth. Yeah, Rush Duel and Duel Links. Are you guys excited about that? I would, but I want to get into fighting games. Probably buy Guilty Gear Strive this weekend. Well, if you do, let me know. I do have the game. Hopefully, or I don't know if it has crossplay. Does anyone know if Guilty Gear has crossplay? Because I have it on Steam. But I also have it on Xbox because it's on Game Pass. I was originally gonna buy PS5 for that game. Like, I wanted to play that game so bad, and I wanted to play it on PS5. And I tried so hard to get a PS5 before that game came out, and then I just ended up giving up. I tried one time to get an Xbox, got it immediately, don't regret it. In terms of grade 3, you probably just need Alden and New Dragon, right? New Dragon? You mean this guy? Is that a dragon? That is a dragon. Oh man, I thought it was the dude in armor. That's a whole ass fucking. I thought this was his face. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean those are the main ones. But then like the bird counts as a grade 3 also. Specifically in Drive Check, right? It's like the first card. Where? There he is. Yeah, it's mainly those guys. And then now that I'm going this route, I can consider throwing in 2 of the Bastion Prime. But I kind of understand why Japan plays 4. That's been the one type of Yu-Gi-Oh! I might have considered. Just a gacha game? No. That's a shame. So I just remembered the grade 3/grade 4 I got. Oh yeah. Right. Forbidden Doll. Completely forgot about that. Thank you. Alright, I have to go to D. Yep. You can indeed play Forbidden Doll. It is really good. Let's nab RPGs while we're at it. There we go. And so we don't really draw, let's put in draws. So now we just have space for 6 more cards. We have all the must-haves. Now we just need like tech options, I guess. Well, minus the grade 1 that I don't know if I'm gonna play. I think 2 to 3 Olden should be fine. It's interesting. Always assume it's a dragon. Probably. Always assume it's a dragon, and it's if it doesn't have giant tits, it's a dude. Oh, Prime. Yeah, that makes sense. But the Gear Strive is crossplay for enabling settings. Okay, cool. So yeah.
If you get the game, we can throw down. Don't worry, I'm not that good. I used to play a lot of Guilty Gear, and I played a decent amount of Stride, but I just can't keep up with fighting games because I'm just too lazy to keep up with it. Because it's just a me thing. It's really hard for me to play PC games because I work. I noticed this recently. I work in the same office that I play my games in, or I have my PC in. So once I'm done working, I don't want to be here. So it's just really difficult for me to just stay here all the time, right? So because of that, especially because it was during the pandemic, I couldn't really get into Stride. Like, I didn't want to force myself to be here. I was already stuck at home. I'm not gonna be stuck in this one tiny place, right? So. Yeah. So that's why I would only play like games if like you or someone else like tells me, hey, you want to play this? Sure. Otherwise, I would probably not play it. Because I just don't want to be here. I specifically go to the living room to play like my Switch. I'll play the hell out of the Switch. And anything else. But that's just because it's not in this room. But that's just how things be. But alright. So, yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. I think it's a good option. But realistically, I have 17 grade. Is this grade 3 or greater? No, grade 3. Yeah, I have 17 grade 3s. That's the same number of triggers. So there's a 50-50 chance of this going off. So, and there's less than that, right? Because that's just based on the first drive check. It doesn't take into account like the increased probability of me drive checking a grade 3 after that. Which I'm not going to do the math. So I don't know how I feel about this. But I don't know if there's really much else. I mean, I know there's other options. I just don't know if there's anything that I specifically want to play. Having a grade 2 would be nice, but it'd have to be like the grade 1 maple. But you can't even... They're not grade 2s. I was thinking of playing... I wanted to play grade 2. I was thinking of playing maple, but it has to be the grade 1 maple, because the grade 2... You want to have grade 3s in your front row. But then the second skill would actually work, but it's locked at Thegrio, so doesn't matter. I feel like your gaming interests change every 6 months. You'll be into Pokemon Violent Competitive, and now it's fighting games. That's fair. I mean, you're an adult. You're allowed to have different tastes. Like the stream! After teenagehood, where I spent about 11 hours a day glued to PS2, I don't play games that much these days. Me neither. I used to spend hours playing SmackDown vs. Raw. And I'm not even like talking about like with friends, because I did that a lot too. I'm talking about just myself. Just sitting there, messing around with my creator wrestler, changing up stuff, fighting, doing GM mode. So much time I've invested in that game that I forget that even happened. Like, there's just so many games I spent just a ridiculous amount of time. It's crazy to think about. Watch him die. I played Ocarina of Time and Metal Gear Solid so many times growing up. Specifically Metal Gear Solid, because I don't have a... I might have told this before, but I've never had a memory card. So I just keep playing it over and over until I get stuck in the same part and just restart. So I know the first half of Metal Gear like the back of my hand, because I just played it over and over again. Same thing with Siphon Filter. I played the heck out of the first level to the point where I had memorized everything. And then eventually I learned about like cheat codes, and I think there was like a level select cheat code, so I was actually able to play like different levels or something like that. Because like even though I played the first level a billion times, I was young and I didn't know what the hell was happening, so I could never like actually advance the like complete the mission or whatever the heck it is that you had to do. But this one's not too bad. They just call something from top 5. What did Thrones do with the cat? Doesn't seem half bad. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Let's see if there's any Bastion specific support that I can use.
Because I know she's cool, but she's 7k. She's fine. He doesn't really do much. He's just 12k. He becomes 17k, which is a disgusting number. A lot of people bought out this card and the other card, and I really like this card. She's really pretty, but cats were map. I don't know, I think they're pretty solid. So she just becomes 13k, but then you have the grade 3 that calls her out. That's a whole column you can call out, which isn't half bad. And he can be retired. That's cute. This is just me going to Prime. I don't know if I want to do that. This, you put it into your soul, everyone gets a boost. And then you put it into drop, and then one person gets a boost. That implies I'm playing a bunch of grade 3s, which at this point I pretty much am, right? This is kind of lame. This is only for grade 4. If you gave interest up, you can actually play the Coco BL again, but no. Yeah, unfortunately. They might have seen that Bastion Prime was one of the more popular grade 4 decks, at least in Japan, and that's why they delayed it. Oh well. It does suck how they kind of like changed game plan completely when it came to grade 4s. Kind of hope they bring that back up someday, but oh well. Yeah, so this does nothing for the first skill because I'm not playing the right line, and then it says, well, it works for Alden, I think. No, it doesn't work for Alden. When this is placed on rear, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Bastion in its card name, CB1, choose one of your opponents in the same column and bot deck them. No. He just gets 5k shield. Give Barora grade 4. You know, that's actually not a horrible idea. It'd have to be a grade 4 that, again, I keep saying this, it has to be something you superiorize from So, otherwise it's garbage. But triple drive would be really nice for the deck. You'll deck out, so they have to do something to make that work, but triple drive would be nice. Comes another 10 minutes. It was 17 minutes, okay? What was the QQ card? QQ? Someone called QQ? If you have a Vanguard with Bastion in his card name, choose any number of your group 3 greater rear guards, move them to Guardian Circle, and everyone gets 5k. That's 5k shield. Speaking of which, Chris Can, you'll probably like this deck. I wish it wasn't so hyped so that I can buy it for you and mail it out to you, but it's probably gonna be kind of expensive. But it is like sort of gold paladin-y, royal paladin-y. It's kind of both of them put together. Yeah, so not a lot of cool things that say Bastion in the name. I kind of want to play that girl that just calls, or the guy that calls out, it's probably a dragon, that calls out the girl from deck. That's like deck thinning and whatnot. And I've heard that's deck winning. Probably a dragon, right? Yeah, it has dragon in the name twice. So it's like an actual dragon, right? Pump the Dragon. Dragon Ball Z. but I feel like this doesn't cut it anymore because we have a really good attacker and defender. Olden's an okay backup attacker. It mainly lets us draw. We have ways to countercharge. We have a decent booster. And that's about it. Assuming I play this. We have no grade 2s. Cejas. Why does that sound familiar? Sages. Sages? No. Oh, quintets. Oh, that's what you meant by QQ. I thought you meant like QQ, like crying.
Yeah, they added all of the quintuplets into Vanguard, by the way.
I know that sounds like I'm just making that up, but I'm dead ass. So for Keter Sanctuary, they have this one.
And she has the condition here where she has an Exodia effect, by the way, which is hilarious.
Oh, that guy. Oh yeah, I guess I could play that. Although I heard he was ass, but I'll take a look at him.
But yeah, each nation, all 5 of them are in Vanguard now. And they're in each different nation,
So you can actually play them.
Yeah, that VTubers and 0, yeah.
He's pretty great in your opinion. I feel like I heard someone say that he doesn't work well in basketball. Let me see.
So he says CB1, something that has extra power,
And he just gets the power.
doesn't seem
Bad to me.
doesn't seem like it does much, but also doesn't seem bad.
So
The only thing is that you can use his whole effect once per turn, meaning you can only check top deck. What?
oh, I completely skipped that part.
I went straight to this part.
I don't know if he did something else.
When it attacks, look at the top card of your deck and put it on the top of your deck or into
Soul. Oh, I didn't even see that shit. Okay.
That's pretty good, actually.
Alright, so I'm thinking you gotta go. You come in. And we do 3 dark string. How's that look?
Create defensive. You can't give it to Vanguard, otherwise you get hard punish.
I don't know about hard punish. You just
It doesn't matter for that one attack. Because it's not like he
reduces your attack. He's not direct ruled. Right? All he does is make it so that power is less. I don't know if I want this in hand or whatever.
Oof, Forbidden Doll off the top.
That's pretty good.
I forgot Spiral Cutie. Top is the Vanguard increase, so if you were 23k, the guy engaged 23k on top of the extra 10k.
He doesn't copy. He only copies the increase. So he just copies. Oh no, never mind. You're right.
It's not just the increase. He just copies the whole ass attack. So it's not just 10k, it's 23k. But either way, it's just for that one attack. So I wouldn't say you get hard punished for it. You just have to keep that one attack in mind.
Because it's not like he spreads it out to everyone. Then you would get hard punished, right? But yeah, so I kind of want to throw in Spyro Cutie, but I don't know if I have space. I guess I can get rid of Cat. This fella and this fella play the extremely expensive card. That's 5Ds. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. It's in my playlist. It's a song that plays when Jack fuses, or not fuses,
Synchros summons.
Red Scar Red Nova Dragon. I don't know. I don't know what it's called.
Because the name is so different between the dub and the sub.
Or English and the original that I don't know what it's actually called anymore.
Oh, this deck sucks. I didn't immediately draw into Spyro Cutie.
Ironically, this doesn't count as a grade 3 and drop. Just kind of lame. I guess let's... no. I mean, I guess we'll discard this. I don't know. Maybe not. Whoops. Right, that. Add this to hand. Gee, I don't know. I want to say this, even though this is really important, but I only have like 2 dark strains. Like, I guess I'll see this again, but this has shield, so it's actually useful. God.
Have you heard the Winning Range Dual Links OST?
Recently heard it. It's the best. Let's look it up. We'll look it up. Reigns Winning OST. Winning Thing numero uno or numero dos? Or this one that's in Japanese that doesn't specify. We'll play the one that doesn't specify. We'll do that one, yeah. That was so random. Yeah, it was. No, yeah, they're both from Duel Links. It's just there was Winning Thing 1 and Winning Thing 2. So. Hold on. I kind of like the girl more than Darkstrain, other than the fact that she's a girl, but she's slightly more useful. Because with Gandiva being so popular, right? Is that any different from what I'm playing? Yeah, that's the one I saw. Is that different? Oh, it is different. What the hell? That's confusing. This is what I was playing. I was playing this one. So, yeah, I can fuck with that. I like that.
My favorite, I think, is the Yusei, or the 5Ds winning one, I guess it is.
That one, that's like the best OSC in the whole game. But, I don't see how this is a bad card. I don't see how this could be bad. You put 2 cards that you don't care about, right?
Get rid of them, and then you either get a 20k shield in a deck that has all grade 3s.
Sounds good to me.
Or you call something out from top 5.
Also sounds good. I don't see how this card can be bad in any way, shape, or form. View range is butchered by behind the scenes drama so hard. Yeah, a lot of Vrains. I keep saying V Vrains, but Vrains had a lot of stuff going on, unfortunately. Yellow Cat was the only good one. Nah, the Dark Cat is Dark State's Cat's alright. I don't remember the Brancade Cat. B rains? Isn't it rains? It's rains. It's like brains, but rains. B rains just sounds strange. It's like the people that complain when I say, well, I don't even know what the right way is it, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, or, no. When I say, XYZ, but I'm supposed to say exceed. I was like, no, bro, this is XYZ. The fuck you mean I gotta say exceed? That don't make no damn sense. Shit says XYZ. There's no E. Like, XYZ is not a word. That's what they call it. It's on the card. Does it not say XYZ? So then why am I making up words now? But, anyways. I want to play more Darkstrain, but I kind of am considering the girl. Because I feel like in a Gandiva meta, she's better, right? Because they don't have anything to retire. Not that it matters for Gandiva, but you know, I can get more use out of her than Darkstrain, and Darkstrain just dies. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just mad that I'm not getting Spiral Cutie in my first hand. That's all it is. There we go. Now we're good. Now I have something to discard. Now we're gaming. Let's go. Draw for turn. Discard. Ride. Soul Blast. Put this on the bottom. Draw a card. When this is rolled upon. Okay, so I don't do it now. Pass turn. Get my ass 8. Draw for turn. I don't like this. Discard Alden. Ride. Draw 1 first, right? Draw 1. Discard 1. Would have been nice to check that. Who cares, right? Play Bird. Bird Rush. Swing in. Get the Darkstrain. Let's guard a Rooney here. We'll take 1 anyways. There goes my what's his face. We'll draw again. This says I don't have to fucking discard. Let's ride here. The X and Zexal isn't actually the name an Exil. Yeah, shit like that. Like, shut up, man. It's just I'm calling it Zexal. I don't care. I don't care what anyone has to say. Hold on. What is it called? It's like 5Ds winning, I'm guessing. Victory, sure, whatever. That's not it. Is it the second one? Nope. Is it this one? Yeah, this one. I love this thing. It's the best theme in the game, bro. Nothing gets me more pumped than hearing this shit. Alright, so move this back. I have soul, right? Nope. I have soul, right? Yeah, okay. I can't use Darkstrain. I can't fucking use Darkstrain, bro. I don't think I can play Spiral Cutie and Darkstrain. And this ride line. Yikes. Yikes. CB2, call out Pat Sajak. I draw 2. Play for Bitadol. Call out Darkstrain from deck. Add this to hand. This gets +2. This gets +5. This gets +5. Does he give himself +5? No, weird cards. Okay. Last time on Yu-Gi-Oh! Reigns. No, they said the name wrong. What about the guy that gets boost when you persona ride? Yeah, that's Refuerzos. He's not bad. He would be useless now. I mean, he would be... Yeah, he would be useless now because he only boosts when you persona ride. But It's not bad. I feel like the girl is better just because she doesn't cost anything, but I might be wrong. Let me check. Because if she's free, I feel like she's a little bit better. If you're playing Spyro Cutie. If you're not playing Spyro Cutie, then I guess it's fine. You can play Dark Strain. But I don't think Dark Strain is necessary, given you have the owl to act as a booster. Fair. Yeah, I also feel like you don't really need boosters because you protect the front row, so if you play back row, right? But does this retire itself? No. Yeah, because I think Refuerzos is only... He only gets boost if you Persona Ride. Yeah. And this skill does come into play, considering you can restand like every turn. So he's very strong after the fact. But initially, he sucks. But, you know, you do have, like... Forbidodol to call him out. So... I don't know. Poor Ryu. Keep saying V-Brains. Poor Reigns. I don't know. I want to take out Darkstream. And I want to play this girl. Because, like, I can call her out with Forbidodol if I have the grade 3s to boost, right? She gives me soul. I don't know. That seems better to me. Look at that. She's already in my starting hand, bro. Put that back. Put that back. I think we'll probably put her back too. Draw 3. Right. Yes, this time we'll go second. Draw. I never know what to discard in this deck. Oh my god. This is so difficult. Cause you need the triggers, right? Cause fucking you ain't got no shield otherwise. I guess it's the best prime, even though you want to discard that, right? Like you want to discard this, like later on. So you want the Olden, so you can pop off. I guess you can discard the heal, because you need the 2 counterblast for Olden. We'll draw for 1 second. We can, I guess, play the owl, swing in, swing, check. We'll take it. Guard the next one, draw. I guess we don't need double Olden. Ride, skill, draw. I guess now you can go. Push this back, swing. Nice crit power and turn. Maybe you can replace Darkstrain with the bottom deck unit to make the grade 1 restander better, and also make the Bastion Ride line more worth it. Grade 1 restander. Make the Bastion Ride line more worth it? Why? Oh, why? Yeah, why would the Bastion Ride line be more worth it? Only real bad unit is the grade 1. I mean, this isn't bad. Drawing 1, it's the same thing. It's just I go through my deck better. Because this lets me keep a card, whereas the grade 2 from Bastion lets you draw 1. So it's kind of the same thing, but this loses soul. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, because I would Soul Blast here. Ride! I don't have enough Counterblast, so fuck me, I guess. That sucks, bro. Why Olden gotta be Counterblast too, bro? God damn. I just think I don't like Bastion. I think that's what it is. We're trying really hard to make this... I'm trying real hard to make this work. I'm sure you guys can make it work. I'm trying real hard to make it work. But... it's just not jiving. Like, I look at my hand, and it's just like grade 3s. I'm just like, what the fuck? The bottom deck unit counts as a grade 3 unit in your hand. The bottom deck unit. And being a grade 2 means less chance of drive checking 1 to make the grade 1 worth it. Wait, what? The grade 1 drive check in a grade 3. The bottom deck unit counts as a grade 3 unit in your hand, and being a grade 1 means less chance of drive checking 1 to, like, running less grade 3s. Okay. Because it's a set 1 card. CB2, man. So I gotta get my ass beat for 2 turns. Otherwise, he's just a dead ass card. Like, damn. Where's she at? Playing this epic ass music, and I'm not doing anything epic. Here she is.
I think the thing with the new Bastion is that you can run more grade 2s and grade 1s in comparison
To his old build? Yeah. That's what I thought, but like, you still want a front row of grade 3s. Like, you have to have a front row of grade 3s. Right? Because that's the only way that they get resistant power.
So you have to have grade 3s to play. I am running into an issue where I have too many front row grade 3s, right? Because the thing is, like, once you get the grade 3s, they're not dying unless they get attacked into. But this is active on your opponent's turn too. So they're 18k, right? So someone's gonna have to go out of their way to attack into them. But once they're in the front row, everyone else is kind of trashed, right? So if I have like this and this, then like this guy's kind of useless unless I use him to guard. So that's why like making them boosters works, so they're not dead cards. Because yeah, they're not going anywhere. So once you play 2 grade 3s in the front row, they're just there for the rest of the game. So the dragon barely dying for sure, since they keep the 10k exactly. So he's 28k total on your opponent's turn. So he ain't going nowhere, right? He doesn't even have intercept. So this man's just staying there. So they're like Sesame Street. Not really. I'd never watched it growing up. And he said to try out the grade 2 that bot decks. But then, like, the other thing is with that grade 1 is that CB1 and dumbass Alden's already here asking for CB2. So to make that girl work, I have to have presumably no Alden or CB3. Because the only way that this deck pluses is with this, or if you play the Melty Hanarita. So I don't know. Actually, the grade 2 is probably not worth it since you have Cutie. Yeah, that is true. That is already a grade 2. I mean, we'll try it. I'll take this out. I'll take out the cat because Ek hates the cat so much. He plays Stokea, but he hates cats for some reason. And we'll throw in this girl. And we'll try that. No boosters, except grade 1s. All of the grade 3s get sent to the trash. As if we're playing Digimon. Let us play. I think I added something new here. Let's play some of this. Some nice chilled Pokemon music. We'll turn it up a little bit. Like, you don't need both the bottom deck. You don't need both the bottom deck and the Cutie too many grade 2s. There's Dollar Store Alden that costs CPU 1. I don't know about Dollar Store Alden. He apparently does a little bit more than that. So the Green Cat would have been real good. A real good 4-off if Barrel Mushrooms didn't already exist. I don't remember what that one does, to be honest. Did I not shuffle? What the fuck? I'll put that back. I did shuffle, right? Okay. I mean, I do play 4s of everything, so I guess I can't be surprised. Your blankets are so soft. Could use some downy on it.
Congrats. Toolden sounds useless. Ride here. Pass turn. Just get beat up because I need the CB. Draw. Discard, because what is guarding, right? Draw here. Ooh. Discard. Swing in. Counter. I don't know why I said counter or anything. End turn. Get beat up some more. Hit a draw trigger. Draw. Draw. Ride for free. Here. Play. This counts as grade 3 in hand, so I can technically play it. CB2. Soul Blast 1. Play this here. Draw 2. Play for Bitadol. Call out a grade 3 because I drew into the other Bastion. So I guess call this out. I don't know what else to call out. I guess I could only call out 1 if I wanted to. But there's really nothing else here that matters. So I don't have any like boosting kind of stuff, right? Feels like a shame to add only 1, but I have to call out the grade 3s, right? So let's do that. Hopefully the music's not too loud. It sounds a little loud to me, but we'll put it down a smidge. There. That should be good. Alright. And then we can play this. This gets 5, this gets 5, this gets 2, this gets 2. And this is on place. Whoops. Put a grade 3 into Soul. Did I have a grade 3 at the time? I did. So let's put this into Soul. Countercharge. He gets +5. And then, does it have to be a unit? Nope. So let's put that into Soul. And he gets +5 because we're cheating here, so it's fine. And I already countercharged. I can't countercharge again. Okay. That looks good to me. So we're gonna swing in here. Alden gets +5. This fella gets +10. We swing in here. First check, PG. Second check, PG. Okay. At the end of this attack, choose a unit, restand it, and it gets auto when it's unit attack CB1. So we can do this one. Oh, my opponent has to be grade 3 or greater. So he doesn't get the ability. Okay, that's fine. Then no, because I already applied it, and then swing in here. And turn on that. I lost chat. Sorry about that. Where chat be at? There we go. Just run the 3 PGs? Yeah, I guess so. And then here we just guard. Take 1. Take 2. I have all my PGs in hand. Every single PG is in my hand right now. I guess discard grade 4. Hopefully that's enough guarding. I can go into Prime. Like, let's say that was enough. Draw. Of course it was. I could go into Prime, or I could Persona Ride here with the restand. I guess. Does Prime work really well with this deck? I mean, I would have to go into Prime as a finisher, but this is my last Prime. I might actually have to play like 3 Prime, because I keep going through them so easily. Ooh. If your opponent isn't doing more than 4 attacks? Yeah. I mean, if they did one more, they would have checked the open triggers. I guess it's rare either way. Yeah, I feel like I might have to throw in a 3rd copy of this, to be honest. 2 seems like a little bit too little, especially if I want to discard 1 early. Going into the Prime means that these guys lose 5k. They also lose protection. This guy still has 10k. And these two still have 2k. But I can swing in with big numbers and restand them. Plus get extra cards in hand. I have no way of writing down, so I'm stuck. I think with all these PGs, the better option is to Persona Ride, honestly. Right? We have this too. I think that's a better option there. Because, come on, with all these PGs, there's no way we're dying, right? We probably can't use the skill here to drive check unless we discard the prime. So we can go ahead and swing in here. 33. Swing in here. First check. Second check. Oof. That's kind of insane. So they both happen at the same time. So I restand this. I lost the 5k. Actually keep the 5k. Yeah. And then this offs herself, counterblast. Oh, I didn't attack with him first. Let's say I attack with him. Then I restand it. And then I can get 5 attacks. So this guy can swing in for big number. This one can swing in for big number. And if I think it's game, I can CB1, discard this, and then do drive checks. Get a heal trigger. And then, I mean, guarding wise, I should be fine here, right? They could throw a brick house at me and that should be okay. I can't do anything else after that though. 2k. So I just kind of like swing here. Swing here, check, heal trigger, power, check, restand, can't get the thing, swing, and swing. It's not bad. I really think I have to play 3 primes. Yikes. Because otherwise I can't really get the counterblast drive check thing to go off. Do I get any other benefits from playing primes here? Not really. I mean, this reduces. If I had a prime, this means I'm playing technically a non-grade 3 card, another one, right? So it would help this out. This actually isn't so bad, but I kind of feel like it's just kicking this out, to be honest, and just maxing these two. Because I feel like these are better attackers. Because the other guy's good, but he's also situational. Like, if they don't check a trigger, he's just vanilla. Whereas these are more consistently strong hitters. And he's CB1. So I feel like this is solid. Feel like I just built basically the Japanese list minus the ride line and the Spiral Cutie. And I get, well, no, yeah, they don't play this either, so... Well, this is a little bit different. They basically play, instead of this, they play Dark Strain. I don't know what they play instead of Spiral Cutie. But, yeah. I don't know, seems pretty good. Was hoping to not play as many grade 3s, but I also didn't read the effect and didn't see that you only get protection for grade 3s, which sucks, but oh my god. I'm done. How many times are you gonna give me double prime? I can't. Morikawa can't be escaped from him. Yeah, like at first I thought it was just because like people were just playing because the good cards were grade 3, but no, it's just the fact that you only get the protection and power if you're grade 3, which is annoying. Really wish this was like less, but oh well. Can you cancel the Amazon account? What? Oh, Amazon Prime. But all right. We're gonna go ahead and save this. And the other thing I wanted to take a look at is the Wellstra support that got announced. Because I've been messing around with Wellstra lately. I don't know how I feel about the new cards, to be honest with you. Feel like they're fine. I keep hearing the song and I keep thinking it's raining outside. Yeah, it's fine. I was gonna say his music is a little too chill for my insane taste. For my insane taste, but it's fine. Do I have a Wellstra deck already? I do not, so I have to build it from scratch. Okay. Whoopsie. What the hell am I looking at? Oof. Alright. So we add this. So Lucas says it's good support, but not mind-blowing. Ultimate deck fixers on the level of German guy you can't pronounce Freiheit. You want Wellstra? How dare you? How dare you? I was about to add this. Think we were playing. Oh yeah, Vanguard has a weird ass robot dude. This shit that I still can't really figure out what I'm looking at. I know everyone keeps telling me what they think they see, but I don't understand what's going on. I hope they show it in the anime and they actually did, you know, animate it for once. But for grade 1s, we gotta play this. For grade 2s, we gotta play this. For grade 3s, we gotta play 3 of that. Gotta play that. The grade 1 is pretty interesting. We'll try the trigger lineup that I've been messing around with lately, which is 2, 4, this, 2, no, 3, 2, and do we have any cute heal triggers? No. So I use the Orifice one. Yeah, it looks kind of fitting. We need dog. We want this, and we want need that. We can pick up PGs while we're here. This one, go back to ranking, and that's the main core of the deck, minus this dude. Yeah, that's the main core of the deck. So now we take a look at the new cards, which there are a couple technically, because there's also this girl here, and I don't know if this is any better. It's just Vanguard getting in a bigger robot. That's what everyone keeps telling me, but I just can't. My eyes can't visually figure out what I'm looking at. Like I get that, but I just can't picture the whole thing because it's just really weird and small. What's wrong with thinking Wellstra's hot? Wellstra can eat my ass cheeks. That's what's wrong with it. Robot riding robot is still so stupid. Apparently, a reference to some robot thing. I just can't picture it because there's just too much going on. But if my order zone has 3 more cards, this unit cannot be chosen by your opponent's card effects, and it gets 5k. Pretty dope. And then when anything is put into order zone into rear during any main phase, put from order zone into rear. So blast 1, draw a card. I feel like this is better than the other girl, but you should just, I don't know where everyone's getting any of this soul from. This says when this unit is placed on rear, if you have a Vanguard, I hate the fact that it has to be Vanguard with Wellstra. I wish it was like a Vanguard with bullets, right? So that you could at least use the ride line. But the fact you have to wait till grade 3, because I want to not use Ixcra, but you have to kinda because of this. So that kind of sucks. When is this placed on rear? If Wellstra CB1 activated product, it's also not in place from hand, which is decent.
When a product in your order zone is operated, CB2 to draw 1. I don't think we're ever going to be able to use that skill. Ever. In a million fucking years, we're going to be able to do that part. Because everything is going into this man. All of our soul is going into him. For him. New grade 1 is pretty decent. Not this one, this one. So whenever a product is put into the order zone, countercharge. This is either when you place it, when you ride, when you put it back at the end of turn. So this clears out your field. So I think this is pretty good. I think you can do like 2 of that. Boba mine is still boba mining, right? So I think it's something like that. Except I really want to run an Ixra. So I don't know what I can take out. You eat your nose, glasses face with long pointy nose pointing down. Can even making resist effects more common. Yep, but I don't think there's any space in the deck, unfortunately. Because we definitely need more countercharge. The fact that it puts itself into soul is also nice, because we need the soul. Right, so this makes Fright Height way less expensive, but at the same time, it makes this deck only live on turn 3, which is kind of bad. Because you want to be able to do something turn 2. Ixra kind of lets you do that, but feel like this is a lot better. I felt the need to hire the giant bear. Yeah, the giant bear is kind of whack. It looks cool, but I'm not soul blasting for 10k just to have a grade 3. No, thank you. Banana. Why is your eggplant sweating or something? What's happening there? Take care of your eggplants. Put them in the fridge. You don't want that condensation. That's gonna ruin it. I guess we can go 1 less of this. Play 1 less of her. PP? You have to pee? Bro, go use the bathroom. Why are you telling me? Go use the facilities. You're an adult. You don't have to tell me when you have to pee. Where the heck is she? Oh, I'm looking at grade 2s. That's why I don't see her. Who knows? Maybe she's useless. Maybe not. All right. Maybe she sucks now. Let's not even use her. It's fine. We won't even use her. It sucks that you can't use because I've been messing around with using the habitable zone to try and get some cards, but you definitely can't do that anymore because you just don't have the space. I put that on the top of the deck. Just put that to the bottom. All right. Draw 1. Goodbye. All right, take 1. Okay, that's great. All the new cards are gone. Awesome, love it. Discard this because fuck us, I guess, right? Ride. Search the grade 1. Where is Ladogo? I do play Ladogo, right? Yes. Put that into order zone. Shuffle deck. So blast 1. Play Ladogo. Doggo is 10k. Swinging with Doggo. Swinging with this. Put this in order zone. End turn. Get damaged. Draw for turn. I do not have Fright Height. That's awkward. So I have some choices here. I can, with Uber, I can get the shitty grade 2 so that next turn when I persona ride, I can play my dumbass Threshold's Maximum. Or I think that card is from deck also. Please say it's from, okay, it is from deck. So I can still discard this for ride and then choose that.
I can use her to play the dog this turn, or I can use it to retire, or I can call, I can get Lubetzel to get Freiheit, and then somehow keep this thing in my hand, so I can then play it. And I can play the grade 2 order also again after that if I want. So all of that is gonna need counterblast. But I don't know what to discard. Because I could discard this and then with Fright Height search out this for Schultz Maximum. But if I had it, I could also get 2 orders that turn, which sounds like better play. Dump Persona? Oh. I guess. I'm not gonna search it out with Freiheit, so I'm only gonna have 1 Persona ride. So after that, I guess. So let's say we dump Persona, we ride into Welsh, we use the skill, put this to drop, search our deck. Let's do Lubetzel. Right, this, we're gonna put this to Order Zone. I can put it into Soul. Cause I'm gonna have Soul, but I think I probably have to, you probably can't keep the dog around anymore. You probably have to put him to Soul. Then we draw 1, of course, there it is. So charge 1. Let's go ahead and play her. On play, CB1, activate this, look at top 5. Not hit this dumb bastard. So we'll just play this out. We could technically go for her again. It's just if we hit Freiheit, we have nothing, right? So yeah. We'll play this from our hand. I guess put this here. Yeah, that's as good as it's gonna get now. This gets +5. Technically this activates if I wanted to. So technically, So technically, hold on, I could still do her again, right? So let's say instead, oh no, but I called him out. Never mind. I called him out. Never mind. All right. I was gonna say, because if I had him instead of Bovamine, so maybe he is better than Bovamine. What I could have done is I could have done her twice this turn, and then when I played this from hand, this would go to Soul and countercharge. So if I then had the Freiheit again, I could have used it, but alright. Either way, it doesn't matter. So I guess we can like swing in here, operate, get +5, minus, swing in, check, awesome, check, go to Soul, countercharge, swing in here. Then this never goes away. And then we died again, Diva. Take damage, lose Freiheit, take another one. PG the last attack, hopefully. PG another attack. Sender and low draw, awesome, love it. Skill, does this put itself to drop? Why does it have to put? Why can't it just stay there? Why the fuck does it have to go to drop? That's so dumb. I can put this into Soul, but what's the point? Yeah, this kind of sucks ass, not gonna lie. I think Wellstar's hot, but Curly, you know mean better. You know mean better. So she's nice to have. She definitely doesn't fix the deck, so that seems to be, you know, the correct consensus. I don't know how I feel about this. I still think this is good. The activation cost for it is, timing I should say, is tricky. Having it early seems nice, but I don't play Ixraz, so it doesn't matter because I have no way to counterblast early. Being able to play it and then countercharge immediately is nice, but you just have to like play it in that order. The deck still lives and dies by, you know, not seeing Fright Height, which is why I was hoping to be able to play like Habitable Zone, even though like, you know, you kind of start running into soul issues, but at least you see your pieces. But there's just no way I see her being able to draw you cards. I could get rid of the grade 2, play one less of her, play one less of the Fischultz, and still play Habitable Zone like a absolute insane maniac. Do something like this. Not for Habitable second skill, just because of the discard draw, because that really helps you get your Fright Heights, because you die if you don't see Fright Height, right? So we'll try it. That's what this stream is all about, right? We'll give it a shot. Turn 3 Habitable, because I've been using it right now in set 10, and it kind of works because it makes the deck way more consistent. But I also play the grade 2 cannon and 4 copies of the other one, to make sure everything is super consistent. But of course I open up pretty well this time around, well, questionably well. Draw, discard, ride. I guess we'll go second this time. Swing in, check. Oh my fucking god. Okay. We'll take get hit, draw for turn, guard, I guess. I guess discard for turn, ride, skill, play dog, shuffle, play Luvetzel, draw, so charge, very nice. We could play dog, or we could, depends on what we're playing here. We can get a little bit more aggressive with dog, or we can try and look at top 5. Not sure which is better. I'm just gonna call out dog because I can't think of anything that's, I mean, to be honest, if I hit the girl, actually no, that's, god, why they didn't just not make her blitz? Because if I hit the girl, it's useless. If I hit Fright Height, it's useless. It's only good if I hit Bulbamine or the new robot. Anything else that I hit for my deck is useless. Yeah, so dog is better right now until I go to grade 3. Grade 2 lets you set from hand, and you get a draw. I guess I could do that. Swing, get that. This goes back. We kind of just get our ass beat here. No guard, no guard, no guard. PG, discard Bulbamine. Hope that's it. That's it. Draw. Oh, discard. Ride. We'll use this skill first. Put dog to drop. Play it from my hand because I don't have any more, right? Yeah, I'm only playing 3. So shuffle, play from my hand. Since I play from my hand, I draw. Then I guess we'll use the skill of that to draw. Then we'll put this to soul. Then we'll activate this, but this is the bottom. And I guess we'll soul blast to draw again. That's nice. Drawing a lot of cards feels good in Wellstra. Oh man. Hey Nikki Maple. Nikki Maple. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. So we can go ahead and play this Fright Height. Let's assume we're not playing against what's his face? So we'll just discard this, play this from hand, or play this with this effect, right? We can still play this from hand. Which I guess we'll do here to draw Soul Charge, yeah. And then discard this, Counter Blast. And we will play this. Which I don't know if that's the right option, to be honest, but because we don't really have a strong play here, but how much soul do I have? Okay, just enough. So we can swing in here, operate this, draw 1, get +5, swing in here, whoops, operate, and then operate again, +5, counterblast, add this to hand, call this out, 20, oh, it already has 33, cool. New cards totally helping. Look, look, we're helping. But and then swing in here, 5 CB, add this to hand, play this here. First check, heal trigger, power, heal her out just because she's cute. Second check, habitable zone, swing, and then I'll go back to the order zone. We'll let our ass get beat, get fucked. Draw. Stand on the draw. Hey, let's go. Top deck persona. Let's go. Draw. Can't do anything because I don't have any persona ride or sorry, any counter blast, I mean, or any soul. We can still operate 1. So I guess we'll play this. No skill, obviously. We'll play this because it's kind of useless right now. We'll save her for next turn if we get counter blast. Not like there's anything to... Oh no, we operate. I was gonna say that. Not like there's anything to search. And yeah, that's it. So we swing for 20. Swing, skill, operate still to retire, get 5. Swing, operate, get 5. I guess I could draw, but I have a lot of cards, so it's fine. Heal trigger, power, check and check. And then end turn, and then we just gotta fucking guard everything. Take 2 ideally here. So we have counter blast. No persona. I have 1 soul. I have no soul. Unlucky. I guess we can use this to activate this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to get the little robot. There we go. So we can hit those triggers. Put it here, I guess it doesn't really matter. And unfortunately, won't go to soul now, but that is fine. This get 5k here. Swing. This goes to soul, counter charge, swing, operate, get 5, bounces to hand, counter blast, play this here. When it's put into the order zone, yeah, so it's not gonna work now. First check, crit, power, second check, and swing, can't operate, goes back, this goes to soul, counter charge. Yeah, not bad, not bad. If I had seen the new cards earlier, it would help. But yeah, I'm trying to think of a better way to activate this, because I feel like this is better than Bulba Mine. But it's only good if you see it early and if you counterblast early. But there's no way to counterblast early, because you can only use your counterblast technically until turn 3, because everything's locked to Wellstrom. Otherwise, it's decent. Because after a while, like after your first Persona ride, you're not playing anything from your hand. So this only activates at end phase, which is decent, but given participation award. I feel like this would be good if you can find a way to make it go off in main phase. But that requires you to have it, and it requires me to play more copies. So if like I take this out and play like max copies of them, maybe it'll work out better. I'm already cutting it close, not playing as many orders as I can. So I don't know. I could technically do like 3 and 3, but Bubble Mine's always good. Like, this is nice to have early throw it out rush. Right into Welstra, immediately get the counter charge, but you don't counter blast early, so it doesn't matter. So you would have to wait until you play your Fright Height, and that's already asking for too much to have it by Welstra and have Fright Height and counter blast for Fright Height and discard for Fright Height just to counter charge and put this to Soul. I don't think it's bad to have because you do need the counter charge, but getting it to go off, I don't know. I feel like Bubble Mine does it just fine, but then this is counter blast also, but so was Ixcrat. It's just now everything's locked to turn 3, which is annoying. Huh. Yeah, I just kind of feel like not even playing the robot. Just playing like more orders, more of the grade 2 girl, or like a dog, playing another dog. Because dog can go into soul when you discard it. So that helps. Let's try and take it out. Play a dog. I really don't like not playing 4 copies of it. I hate playing 4, but not playing 4 is even more dangerous, I feel like. So let's try that. A form. She's decent. I think she has a place in the deck. But yeah, she's definitely not game changing. Because 4, I can discard 1 if I really want to. So discard, ride, Soul Blast. Put the bottom. Did I? Oh, I actually drew into another one. Okay, sure. Pass turn. We gotta take the first counter blast. What are we gonna do? Stand and draw. Discard. Well, actually, no. We don't want to do that. Because then we can't use this skill. I guess we discard this. Ride, skill, search dog. I guess we don't have to operate, but it seems kind of pointless not to. Soul Blast, play dog. Dog gets 10k, swing, yeah, swing in, swing. I really wish you can counter blast on turn 2. But again, without Ixcrat, you can't really do that. Stand and draw. Discard. Ride a skill. Put this to draw. Play this. Shuffle. Draw. Soul charge. Put dog to soul. Put this on bottom. Soul blast out dog. Draw 1. Play this. Counter blast. Discard. Search. Do I really want 2 of these right now? I think I might actually search the persona right here. And then skill to play this. Play this one from our hand. Draw Soul Charge. Call this Counter Blast. I guess call top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Abysmal. Disgusting. So gross. Oh my lord. I guess this to go to soul? My gosh. Ah, Bulba Mine. battle. 5. This goes to soul. Swing. Skill. Soul Blast 2. Counter Blast 1 with the Bulber Mine. Put this to hand. Play this. This goes to soul. Gives whoever 2k since I operated. Guess plus 5. Swing in. Operate again. Draw 1. First check. Second check. Swing in with this. This goes back. This dies. First damage. Second damage. Guard. PG with. Yeah, her. And PG pitch and draw. Oh. Ride, draw, call. Let's have the soul. Counterblast. Discard that. I think I have one more in deck, which I guess I'll get it out from there. We'll play it. I did Persona Ride, I guess, so we'll play down the heal trigger. Swing in. Ugh, I don't have any counter blast to do it twice, so it sucks. Swing in, Soul Blast to operate. I guess it doesn't matter, I could draw. That sucks. Get 5, swing, counter blast, add this to hand, call, first check. Power, second check. I don't know. Robot would have been nice there, huh? Robot would have been very nice there. I don't know. We'll think about it more. Robot definitely seems needed. I feel like it's even more needed than her. Like, she's nice to have. I feel like the robot adds more value. Like, she definitely helps. But she doesn't like. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about her. Unless we get like a new product or something, like she's fine, but I feel like if the robot can go off, you're fine. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Let's save this. And D well strong 001 UG. I think it's fine. I think the deck is probably a little bit more playable now, but I definitely feel like using the this helps the deck out a lot because it helps you get the things you need. You just have to account for this, which a grade 1 does account for. Whereas like she doesn't do anything for you, she only lets you just activate this. Because you really don't want to activate this in main phase, honestly, because you lose an attack unless you just don't have anything. So all she really does is help you get this, maybe get dog. So, and then the Soul Blast 2 to draw conflicts with this. Because you do 100 times would rather use this. So, I don't know. But I think we'll call it there. Pretty solid stream. I feel like the audio is really loud. Let's check for the song. There's just some songs are loud, some songs are low. So I guess I just have to. I have it set to a specific volume, but I guess I have to like maybe take a look at how loud the waveform is. Oh, that's pretty good. Just gotta keep that in mind from time to time. But alright, yeah, we'll call it there. I feel like the YouTube actual chat on screen helped out a lot. Actual Pineapple Peak says gross. Please don't ever mention that, or I will ban you. This Pineapple Peak says gross. I'm kidding. Not about it being gross though. Yeah, we'll be back Thursday with some Deer Days. I'm not sure what we'll do on Deer Days. If you have any suggestions, let me know. Probably might be Grade 3 Magnolia. Thanks Starberry for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Play Vanguard, and have yourselves a damn good one. As my duck tells me to go do my drugs.